The WBA welterweight and the legend Manny Pacquiao wants to return back to the ring and is down to two choices. Either wants Mikey Garcia or he wants Errol Spence. Pacquiao said he will start training camp next month to prepare for a fight in July. When Pacquiao returns to the ring, it will be almost a year since he had his last fight. Manny Pacquiao will be a big favorite against Mikey Garcia, and I would personally give him a good chance, or at least a decent chance, to beat Errol Spence, because we don't know what kind of condition Errol Spence in. And before the accident, I was a very harsh critic of Errol Spence's opposition. Shawn Porter was a legit fight, but he fought Mikey Garcia and a broken down Kell Brooks. His punch about was very questionable to me. And let's talk about the Shawn Porter fight for a minute. Spence went in there talking about he was going to dominate Shawn Porter and knock him out. That was far from the case. Some people actually thought Shawn Porter won the fight. I gave it to Spence by 1 point because he had the knockdown, but it was a very close fight. Shawn Porter is bigger than Manny Pacquiao strength-wise, but Manny Pacquiao is a better puncher, and his punch placement is much better than Shawn Porter. But if we're being honest, I'd rather see Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford. And speaking of Terrence Crawford, that was Manny Pacquiao's third choice. But the major problem with Spence is we don't know if he can fight anybody, because we haven't seen him in the gym. We see his little girls boxing in the gym, but we haven't seen him do anything in the gym. Mikey Garcia said if he can't get a match with Manny Pacquiao, he wants a rematch with Errol Spence. Now, who's gonna want to pay for that again? After the performance Mikey Garcia did in the first fight, no one wants to see that anymore. But if Garcia gets the Pacquiao fight and he beats Pacquiao for some reason, Spence will grant him that rematch because he wants the 3 belts to have leverage over Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence and his team want to be the A side when it comes to negotiations with Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence Crawford just want to give Errol Spence a beatdown to show he's the best welterweight in the world. Another fight that's being talked about is Mikey Garcia said if he can't get Errol Spence or Manny Pacquiao in the ring, he will put his differences aside and fight Terrence Crawford. Now this puts Terrence Crawford in a spot, because if Terrence Crawford beats Mikey Garcia, he's not gonna get credit for it because Errol Spence already did it. Errol Spence will say, well, he just fought my leftovers. If he fights Kell Brooks, the same thing is going to be said. He won't get credit for it. Well, I beat Kell Brooks when he was champion. But Terrence Crawford's in a position that he can't turn down those fights, so he has to take them. Right now, on his side of the street, those are only 2 names that are marketable. What are your thoughts? Who should be Manny Pacquiao's next opponent? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.